And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian. Anderson. And we got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Russell Westbrook.
And that decline in assist numbers over the last few years is what has made him more of a one-note player on offense. If he could integrate more passing back into his game, he'd be giving opposing defenses a much harder time.
Just about ready to get this one started. First, let's hear from Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has been called a cyborg for his lack of emotion on the court. He said, quote, "I just try to stay locked into the game. When people are the most serious, they play the best basketball. Nobody's smiling in the fourth quarter." Brian?
Maybe influenced by his years with Tim Duncan, who also had that poker face. Allie, good stuff. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've got Russell Westbrook, Mason Plumlee out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's George in at the 2 spot. And for Philadelphia, Luka Doncic is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Isaac in at the 4. Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Now here's George, and finished off by Westbrook.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
Here's Isaac. Doncic outside. Embiid a screen on George. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly, and it's good. Off the back rim and in.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
Westbrook outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Now the 76ers with it. This game against Los Angeles here. Their first look at the Clippers.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
And they don't want a repeat of what happened last year here. They know this is an opponent they can handle. And they don't want to give away anything like they did last year.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator.
And Embiid throws it down.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And the Clippers with the ball. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Leonard for 3. The offensive rebound. Thybulle against George. Shoots over Embiid. And again, no good by the Clippers. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Now here's Doncic.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
First team foul.
No good on the free throw.
Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. And the Clippers have possession. It's a 3-point game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, it's moving them well into the right direction.
Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Isaac. And the Clippers miss again.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
To the wing, right side. Embiid with it. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. Pass to Plumlee. For 3, George. And it's blocked by Isaac. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac. Trying to get back on track. Off the left rim and out.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And he gets it to go. Embiid's got 8 points.
They're really working the paint now.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Now Westbrook. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to George. Leonard on the wing. And the Clippers miss again. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Isaac with a screen on Westbrook. Maxey against Westbrook. Back to Maxey. 6 to shoot. Crafty move. And the layup is good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one, and then made the right adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Man, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at the 76ers, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Philadelphia with the ball. They picked up 11 straight.
And Terrence Mann, after being a role player in his first couple of seasons, we're starting to see him get a larger chunk of duties for this team.
And it's Doncic missing.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Pass to George. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Doncic.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
And Brent Terrence Mann has embraced the added responsibility.
Yeah, he plays a great combination of the 2 and 3 spot. And I just love the confidence that Terrence Mann is building becoming more of a scorer and becoming more of an attack threat. He came in as a pass-first guy. Now he doesn't pass too many of those opportunities up.
Batum is checked in for Los Angeles. Covington comes in for Leonard. Now here's Doncic. His scoring sits at around 31 a game, an impressive number. He gets it in there.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
And here's George. He played a great game against Charlotte. There's the three. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Reddish finds Doncic. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
It's a struggle for him tonight, but they can make this lead hold up. They can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
He buries it from three.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Now here's Melton. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. George against Doncic. Back to Melton. Reddish on the wing. Isaac for three. A shot, no good.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Mann. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Mann's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
The Sixers leading. Melton outside. Noel the screen. Melton with the ball. Guarded by Batum. And there's Noel on the assist from Melton. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And Brent, for those star-laden teams, this has to be a difficult time of year to stay completely focused.
Well, those teams have a bigger goal in mind, BA, all the time. And there is no doubt. They always think health first, getting proper rest, and making sure they're playing their best basketball come playoff time.
So both teams changing it up here. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Harris passes to Maxey. There's a screen by Whiteside. Maxey with it, guarded by Batum. And he buries his first look.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
A minute 20 left to play in the first. Gordon outside. And Whiteside with a block.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
Here's Maxey. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Shoots it from the corner.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Pass to Harris. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Batum outside, lets the three fly, and he buries his first look.
Batum with no hesitation that time. Coaches encouraging him to shoot that one.
Pass to Maxey. Puts up a three. Offensive rebound. Over to the wing. The three. The shot comes out. Joel Embiid. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got Joel Embiid. Jaden McDaniels out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Gary Harris. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Thybulle passes to Harris. The shot won't fall, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip. Now here's Harris. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the basket by Embiid.
Pretty good instincts right there from Harris. He sees the defense moving, and then he just spotted the open guy.
Here's Highland.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Harris. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Embiid passes to McDaniels. Now Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
A sequence you might expect from Embiid, an elite rebounder, and the man knows how to finish.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Now here's Harris. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to McDaniels. Harris with it. Fires from deep. Right side Thybulle. Harris outside. Inside. And Embiid gets a double team. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Embiid's got 16 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Westbrook. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. And here we can check out the story for Paul George.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
It's George on the wing. Will it go? He can't hit that time.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. George outside. Pass to Plumlee. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Powell. That one a little long. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
You make the most of second chance opportunities, and you're in there and active, where that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
George, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
From deep, Melton. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Highland looking to end the drought. George's shot is off. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Melton. Now Noel. And here's Doncic. Foul pulls it in. Here's Highland. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Man comes in for Paul George. And Philadelphia calls time here. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Hey, guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Plumlee a screen. Here's Highland. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, everybody knows that Bones nickname is going to stick for quite a while, but don't let it fool you. This guy is not afraid to take it inside and challenge bigger defenders.
And with Highland, the fearlessness he brings, it's what makes the fans love him, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., I like the Bones nickname, by the way, but this energy, it's infectious, and that's what Bones brings to the game. And when he gets hot, this guy tends to stay hot for a long time.
Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Now here's Powell. He picked up 39 in their last win against Charlotte. Outside Maxey. Pass to Doncic. Embiid with it. And then Embiid with the dunk.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Powell with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. From 13, it doesn't go for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Next up, the Knicks in New York. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Pass to Doncic. Back to Maxey. Let's go with a 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Highland. He's got 5. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul of the game. Melton, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Now into the lineup, your 76er.
Here's Mann. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Highland. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. They need this. The rebound by Melton. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Embiid. 1:44 left in the first half. And Embiid throws it down.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
No one covering. Batum's got his second basket of the night.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Maxey finds Melton. Back to Maxey. Here's Thibault. Three-pointer, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Powell. 54 seconds left in the first half. Over Isaac, and it's blocked by Isaac.
But whether the shots are wide open or contested, he is just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
You know Embiid loves to produce like this, and you can tell it's firing up the team as well.
The Clippers really having a tough go here. Now Powell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
So for the Clippers, Covington's checked in for Plumlee. Gordon comes in for Batum. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Highland. And so Powell nails them both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
The 76ers shooting 56% for the second quarter. Pass to Whiteside. Now here's Reddish. For 3, Maxey. Doesn't go that time.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Drains the triple. Westbrook's got 5 now.
And Russell shot that one with confidence, something he does not lack.
And so it's Philadelphia liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops throughout, running a little bit, and then we had great spacing against the zone. You know, listen, we started making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Hey, everybody. The story of the first half, Joel Embiid asserting his dominance.
You like his mentality, getting his feet wet in the paint and pressing the attack around that rim.
If the defense can't stop it, stick with it. Nothing wrong with point-blank looks.
All right, now I think we should check out the Rookie of the Year race.
Well, I'm not surprised to see Paolo Banchero making this kind of impact. Young fella can do it all.
He fits the mold of the modern-day big. Lots of skill, but plenty of power to his game as well. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Paul George out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he's able to get it back. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Reddish. Leonard defending. The jump hook. That one is off. And Los Angeles the other way now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. And he's good on the first of 3. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
That one misses. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
And Embiid throws it down.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
George against Thibault. Tries to break his ice. And that one hits the back iron.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Fires the 3. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Emphatic slam by Embiid. Not afraid to get physical with the defense.
Right around 1.5 minutes played in the third quarter. The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. George passes to Westbrook. Knocked away. Thibault with a steal. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic hammers it home.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
And here are the Clippers now. Pass to Plumlee. It's George on the wing, looking to end the run. Rebound by the 76ers. Isaac's got 5 rebounds in the game. Isaac with a screen on Westbrook. Down low. Powell with a steal. Here's Leonard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him. When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. And the 76ers with some changes. Noel, he's checked in for Embiid. Reddish comes in for Thibault. And it's Melton in for Maxey. The free throw drops for Leonard. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Why has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100%, a priority for him and the team.
Now here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. And let's turn to the league leaders now and check out which teams are tops in rebounding this season. The 76ers, number 1. Number 5, the Clippers.
Yeah, you know, when these two teams play one another, things are going to get physical, especially when it comes to rebounding the ball.
First free throw is good.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And they doubled up Doncic. And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Isaac with a screen on George. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Westbrook, the pass to Plumlee. Ooh, rejected by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
To the inside. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
You know, BA, I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
Now that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Oh, sweet move. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning, because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First one falls for him. So both teams making some changes here. He's perfect from the line this time. And the 76ers call time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And the 76ers with some changes. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You look at Doncic, he's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc, and he certainly has the ability to do so.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Thibault. And here is Maxey. And here's Embiid. 27 points for him. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now Batum. Here's the three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Pass to Carr. Outside McDaniels. Here's Carr. Maxey with it. Now here's Embiid. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game. Here's Mann. To the left wing. Here's Batum. Knocks down the triple. Batum's got 9 points.
And Batum can still knock down threes. He gives you that kind of gravity that the offense relies on.
To the right side. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State, Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
And for Mann, proving he belongs earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
And B.A., I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Gordon, the pass to Covington. Here's Highland. Maxey covering. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Embiid. Here's Carr. The three. Offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
And a nice finish on the layup. Embiid's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Here's Mann following the score by Philadelphia. Pass to Highland. Oh, they get a hand on it. Embiid with a steal. Here's Thibault. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer, that vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
Now Leonard. 50 seconds left in the third. To stop the run. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. It's McDaniels on the wing to the middle. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to man. Back to Gordon. Plenty of space. Jump shot is good that time.
And once Eric Gordon receives that pass, he's just rising up, so a natural rhythmic jump shot.
And the 76ers call time here. And the Clippers making a change here. Powell's checked in. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Maxey finds Embiid. Now here's Thibault. Beyond the arc. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Covington. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
And Covington doesn't have to have the ball to help you, but you do want him occasionally to get touches and keep him engaged.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Doncic outside. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. DeAnthony Melton out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Nerlens Noel. And it's Reddish in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Preston misses. Doncic with it. Pass to Melton. And Brent, one issue that's come up, star players unavailable for various reasons, but some tension there with teams. Where are we headed with this, you think?
I think one of the things, BA, that's going to be of interest in the next couple of years is how much this rest, recovery, and load management is actually impacting the player's performance. There's been a lot of data out there, and it's a lot of predictive data about whether or not a player should play. And the league is really digging in to see whether or not this is actually affecting the players or if they should be playing more minutes. And I don't know if it comes down to something financial, but it usually does.
Now here's Doncic, and he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You know, BA, even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Noel against Powell. He can't get it to go. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Pass to Reddish. Back to Doncic. Picked by Isaac. Puts it up. Doncic finds Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Powell. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Doncic. Well, the naming of the NBA's 75th anniversary team was a fun event last season. That sparked plenty of conversation, Brent.
Yeah, it was really interesting to see how it is the NBA settled on 75. So many memorable players throughout the decades. But I really enjoyed the event. I really enjoyed seeing all of those players once again getting together to be celebrated for all of their accomplishments and for building the foundation of what the NBA is today.
Clock at 6. Batum with a screen on Melton. Here's Preston. And the Clippers miss again. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Now Doncic. And again, it's Philadelphia.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Here's Boston. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Doncic. Here's Reddish. With the second effort. And the layup is good by Doncic. Doncic has got 17 points here in the second half.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Boston. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Back to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Here's Reddish. No good from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Preston. Pass to Coffey. Inside. Batum uses the glass on the layup.
Batum knowing how to get to the rack.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. Both teams deciding to change it up. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And here is Maxey. Harris outside. Back to Maxey. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 4 assists in the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's George. Pass to Covington. And the foul on Gary Harris. That's his first foul of the game. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Carr. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Down low. Oh, Covington with a block.
The rejection. Covington, good job defensively.
And George with the jam.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Here's Carr. Pass to Maxey. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Here's George. Takes the three. And it's Harris with the rebound. Outside Maxey. There's the drive, the reverse. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Creative at the rim, giving the fans their money's worth.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Covington. Out to Gordon. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come. And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Westbrook, he's checked in for Highland. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Nice shot by George.
Just surveying the defense, and Paul George had enough room to get that one off.
Philadelphia's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's Carr. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Joel Embiid.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Now here's Batum. Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3-ball to go.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Right side down low. Batum's on him. Shot and game clock separated by 5. 6 on the shot clock. Maxey passes to Whiteside. It's tipped. George outside. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Joel, in the past, you've certainly had your critics, and you have not run from them. What are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.